Hi guys, it's Chantel. So it's a Weight Loss Wednesday video today. Last week I didn't get to film one because John actually came down quite ill and ended up in hospital. So last week was like complete chaos, complete write-off. So I didn't actually make weigh-in last week at all. My consultant was really great with it though. She understood that there was nothing I could do. I was in between the hospital and home with the baby and trying to keep the business up and running as well. So it was all a bit manic. So yeah, there wasn't a weight loss video last week because there was no checking of weight loss. I have no idea if I did lose anything. I very much doubt it because for about 5 days I lived on hospital sandwiches and coffee. John is fine. It wasn't anything too serious. He did have to get admitted for a few days, but he is all good. He is home. He is fine again. So it wasn't anything serious. Don't be panic. But yeah, that meant that there was no weight loss video. There was nothing last week. Nothing happened last week at all. So today is technically week 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Technically weigh-in 5, but only weigh-in 4 because there wasn't one last week. Not feeling hugely positive about this week because everything's just been a bit up in the air. John's not really been wanting to eat a lot and we've been so busy with things that I haven't really stuck to the plan as stringently as I did for like the first 2 weeks when I was like counting my sins, so on the ball about everything. But I'm hoping from today now I will get back on plan and get back sorted, back into the rhythm of things, because I do think you kind of fall out of the rhythm of eating well sometimes, and that definitely happened. I fell out of the rhythm completely. But I'm back on. So today I have only had my breakfast today and a small bit of lunch, and I've got weigh-in now. As you can see, I'm not in the car like I usually am. I've grabbed the camera and come down to the studio to grab a 5 minutes piece away from the baby and John working so I could record this quickly before I go to group. But I have a sausage casserole in the slow cooker using Joe's sausages, so it's free. Just baked beans, tin tomatoes. I actually use tin carrots. Usually I use fresh carrots, but happened to have some tins, so I thought just shove the tin carrots in. Pork and tomato Joe's sausages, just dice them up, shove those in, and some oregano, some thyme I think I threw in, and some Worcester sauce. That'll be about it. And I'll do some jacket potatoes when I get back to have it with. So that'll be sim free, which is awesome. But I thought did a quick shop at B&M's earlier, and I thought today we would do a B&M Slimming World Haul. This is not B&M supermarket carrier bag, so I rarely go with anything intentional to buy apart from Alpen bars. Alpenlight bars are so much cheaper in B&M. They're usually £1 a box instead of Tesco's price, which is £1.99 a box, or sometimes you can get them on offer at £1.50 a box. But so Alpen bars, we get through a lot of these in our house. I picked up 6 boxes because if I decide to have 2, if I don't have bread, then I'll have 2 of these, and John's having 2, so I get through tons of them. So I picked up the double chocolate, the chocolate and fudge, and the summer fruits. Last time I went they had the banoffee, but they didn't have it this time, so I was sad about that. I also go there for cans. When I am on plan, I do cut right back on all fizzy drinks anyway. I usually just drink flavoured waters by the bottle full, to be honest. I'm really bad for drinking the flavoured waters instead. Tesco's sparkling flavoured waters, there's like no sense in them, so I drink loads and loads of those. But we started drinking the cherry Pepsi Max when we started the diet, and it's really nice. So I have a few packs of these. They're really nice when the weather's really warm. Sometimes you just want like, what I actually want is a can of Coke. Can of Coke, that's my big weakness. Oh, terrible for them. So when I can't have a can of Coke, I will have a can of that as well, and I don't feel quite so bad about it. Then I always pick up lots of like tinned veg. These are really great for the baby as well, because like the carrots are already soft and the green beans are already cooked and stuff like that. If it's just me and the baby having veg, sometimes I don't feel like cooking a load of veg, so I've got these tins. So this is sweet corn. I also picked up the carrots, and I picked up some peas, I think. Oh, yeah, carrots. So they are, I think it was £1 for the 3-pack of the sweet corn, and I think these are like 32 pence or something like that. They're usually good. So they're usually just easy to have around in the house, just because you can just throw them in the microwave, or throw them in a wok if you're doing stir fry, throw them in the slow cooker. Then I get chopped tomatoes, because you put chopped tomatoes in everything on Slimming World. Pretty much. Okay, slight exaggeration, but so much stuff requires chopped tomatoes and passata. So I think, again, 35 pence? No, 29 pence. There was 29 pence ones and there were 25 pence ones, but the 25 pence ones were with the herbs, and I thought, oh, I'll get the premium ones with the herbs. And then the passatas were like 39p. They work out usually a bit cheaper than Tesco's and about the same as if you went to Lidl's. So it makes no difference. For the first time there, I actually found Fry Light. You don't usually get Fry Light in our B&M's, but it was right by the front door, so I don't know whether somebody's clocked on. This is the delicate butter flavour. I don't use it a huge amount. Most of the time, what I use it for is actually for sweet potato chips. Sweet potato fries, we eat a lot of sweet potato fries in this house, and that's usually what I use it for more than anything else. And I usually pick up some of these if I don't have any in the house, only to find out that I have some in the house. So I got back, I bought 5 of them. I can't remember how much they were. 50 pence, they were 50p. So I got back and I realised I still had 2 left, but they'll get used, so I'm not worried too much about them. They're often quite good if it's just me eating lunch, or if John wants to eat something that's not on plan, then I quite often have this with a salad, or chop a load of veg and some chicken and put it in this. And last week, it turned out I thought I had spaghetti in the house. I made bolognese. I thought I had spaghetti here, and it turned out I didn't. So I actually used 2 of these. John loved it. I made up 2 of these and then just put the bolognese on this, and he thought it was great. It tasted so yummy, because then it's like so much more flavour to it as well. I also picked up some Snacker Jacks. I don't usually pick up Snacker Jacks, but I've been finding that I do. Crisps used to be my thing. That used to be the thing I used to always eat a lot of, was crisps. So I thought, well, these are, I did look it up, 4.5 cents a pack. Check in case I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the 22-gram bags, which is what these are that 4.5 cents. They were either 4.5 or 5, depending on which flavour I think it was. I think these are the sour cream and chives, so I think these were 4.5. And I just thought, if I'm feeling a bit peckishy in the evening, if I've still got sins left, which I always do because I never use, or very, very rarely use, a full 15 sins, then I can always have a bag of those. Or as a last thing in here, the Micadoos or Micados, or however you want to say them. These, I forgot that these were so low, because I used to have them when I did Slimming World 3 years ago, and then I spotted them in B&M's and I thought, oh, I wonder if they're still as low as they were, and they are. They're 0.5 per stick, so 2 for a sin. 2 sticks for a sin, so I thought that's okay. Snacker Jacks were I think they were £1. I think they were £1, and these were cheap. These were really cheap actually. Somebody said they picked them up at Tesco's for £60, and I'm sure they were only like 39, 40p. So they were good. So that's what I bought in B&M. Yeah. All good. Yeah, so I will be shooting off to group in about an hour. I have no idea what the time is. Oh, in about 35 minutes. So, wish me luck on that front. Like I said, I'm not feeling overly confident about it all this week. But back on plan now from next week. We haven't got anything major planned. There's no big meals out. So hopefully, when I get back tonight, I'm going to sit down with the recipe books and work out what I've got in the freezer that needs using, because I've got a ton of meat in my freezer that never seems to make it out of the freezer. I've got more Joe sausages that need using, so I'll definitely be using up those, probably in another sausage casserole or just for some breakfast. But yeah, that is the plan, to recipe books out, work out what we're eating, and then go from there. Hopefully that works. I have started a new Instagram account. In the box below, usually you find my general blogging one, but I've started a Slimming World specific one. Again, nothing's happened on it for the last week because of everything, but it'll just be food pictures, possibly with recipes, possibly with links to recipes elsewhere, and then probably my losses, weights, gains, all that kind of jazz. I'll put the link in the box below, because off the top of my head I cannot remember what the heck I called it. I think just Chantel's SW or something like that. Anyway, if I remember, I'll pop it there somewhere. But I'll pop it in the box below. Yeah, wish me luck on the weight loss, and I will get back to you momentarily. Right, so I am done with group. I did stay for group tonight because I don't have anything else to do. And I did pick up some hi-fi bars. I don't usually pick up hi-fi because I buy the Alpens instead, mainly because I just find Alpens are that little bit bigger. They seem to fill me up a bit better. But when I won Slimmer of the Week 3 weeks ago, there was a dark chocolate and the salted caramel in there. Oh, I forgot how nice they were, so I did just pick up 2 boxes of those. Well, drum roll. Good news, £3.50 off, so I'm now £11.50 down, which is great. Pretty pleased with that. That is a double week technically because I didn't weigh in last week, but I'm still totally over the moon with that because of everything that happened with John being in hospital and me just eating rubbish for pretty much a week, because I was between the hospital and home. And anyway, yeah, so I am very, very happy with a £3.50 off. So now I need 2.5 next week to get my stone. And that is the plan. The plan is to get that stone next week. So, as usual, I'll pop links in the box below. Please give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, become part of the Two Hearts family. Tomorrow, if you've been watching, you'll have seen haul day video for the last 2 days, this today, and then haul day videos will continue now, hopefully, assuming I get enough time to actually edit some more of them. So you'll be seeing my wonderful haul day out in America with John and the baby and John's grandparents. So I will see my weight loss people next Wednesday. And I have no idea what I'll do for you next Wednesday, seeing as we had the little B&M haul this time. I will hopefully eventually film a day in the life food one, so maybe that next week. See you guys soon. Bye!